Uh, Hello everyone. Am I loud and clear to all? Am I audible? Okay, fair enough. So guys, we're gonna learn about IT security tools today. Sorry for the delay due to some issues. Just trying to figure out things and happens technology. Anyway, so let's jump quickly without wasting time. I'm gonna teach you few tools today which will help you in your day-to-day lives to make your lives easier, breathable, that you can understand and learn more. Okay. So first thing I'm going to teach you is password protection. Simple password protection when, especially while you are sending your documents to people, things will become easier for you. Is going to become easier. So whatever I perform, whatever I'm doing, if you want, you've got your laptops with you. So probably I would want you to do the same. I want you to perform the same along with, so that you learn. It's always better to do the practicals instead of just looking at the screen. So I would prefer. So it's a part of practical. So maybe all right. So can you see there's a Word document open in front of you? Okay. I now I beg your pardon to people. I might have to ask few questions today because it's a pure practical. I need to show you. So please allow me for the same because it's a little bit difficult if I don't understand from your end and I won't be able to say what I'm trying to. I won't be able to convey what I'm trying to. All right. So if you can see the document, you cannot see the screen. Others can see the screen. Then you all see the screen. Yes, no. Can only hear. Okay. Yes, you can see. Okay. Uh, so there is a Word document open in front of you. So, all right, maybe you'll be able to see the screen. Don't worry, don't worry. We'll just wait for a while. Maybe let the internet connection build up, and then you'll be able to see. Now, what I've got to show you is just a nice Word document. Okay, and we're gonna password protect this document in a very simple way. Just a moment. So we have to just go to our options of uh, first thing. I'm going to save this file, and the file is already saved, so won't be able to save it. In our Word, Microsoft Word, which we are using, we've got an option of going to Info, and you get an option here to protect the document. Simple. It's pretty simplest thing. Okay, so you can just click to encrypt with the password. So what will happen here? For example, I'm using a password. My password is test123, TES123. I'm just telling you, and I'm gonna have another password test123. Right? So the document has been, password created. A password is required to open this particular document, and and happy to go. So we've got to save Control S, and I'll close the file. And what I'll do is I'll go back to my folder and I'll just try to open the file. It's going to ask me that I need to put the password. So I'll put my password to RTS123. Done. Oh, sorry, I entered wrong. My sound is not clear. Oh, again. I'll do it again. Don't worry, I'll show this again. Test 1, 2, 3. Boom. So we can open. If you want to get rid of the password once again, I'll show it again. So if we want to get rid of the password once again, we can go to the file. We can go to this info. The document is password protected. I'll click here and I'll click here and encrypt with password. The password is there. I have to just get rid of it and just OK. Password's gone and Control S. The file saved. And if I just shut this file, it's gone. So now what my file is there, it's just there, uh, and I'll be able to open it directly. Cancel. Pretty easy. Can we perform this? Can we all perform this? I want everyone performing, and if you can, if it's done, maybe few of you can share the screenshots so that I understand that it's done. Okay, simple. There is no software required here in this scenario. Simple protecting one file. I hope everyone has understood this part, and maybe then took the screenshot. No problem. You're facing voice troubles. Let me set up a just a moment. Give me a second. Let me set up my audio. Okay, now how's the voice? Is it better? I just did it again. Okay. So all right, I'm just checking few. Wow, lovely. So good, good. That's it. Uh, Screenshots enough. Maybe this is the way I can see your output. So this happens when I take practical examination or when we teach practical in college. So we always want to see. Adat padi hui hai. We don't trust students whether they unless they show us the output. So I ask you कि मुझे एक बार दिखा दो. Right. So, so now you all can encrypt your files by yourself, and it's pretty easy. Another magic I'm going to show you is Wireshark. Okay. So this is another magic. Sit back and relax now. You don't need to message. You just need to pay attention to what I'm doing. Okay. So I'll just do this magic in front of you. Now, this Wireshark, okay, it's a beautiful tool here, and oops, and this tool has a capability of sniffing the data packets. So I'm going to open this tool for you, and I'll help you with that. Okay, can you see the screen? Yeah, you can. Oops, it's going to give me a little of pain. Now, if you all want, you can download the tool. Yes, Wireshark is downloadable. Hold on, take a deep breath. Just see. Just you don't need to really do it because it's a little sensitive tool. So I'll tell you from where to download. You can download Wireshark online. Okay. So what the tool is going to do, and now this tool is generally used in offices where the network is there, where the LAN is there. I'm going to use it on my Wi-Fi, okay, just to give you an idea. Like what Wireshark does, it sniffs the data packets. So, for example, this is my web browser, and like whatever I do, whatever websites I surf, it will start sniffing the data packets if I command for. So once the tool is ready, you'll find there are adapters here. So like Wi-Fi adapter or LAN WAN, whatever. If you've got Ethernet, then whatever. So I'm gonna use Wi-Fi adapter and I'll just click to sniff. So now it has started sniffing the data packets which are coming in the network, and it'll do the same thing. If you have connected an Ethernet, you've got a LAN in your office. Uh, High chances that you will be able to sniff the data packets. So what I'm gonna do here is I have just a WordPress login of uh, just one of my test website. Now this is a test website. Okay, don't worry on that. So just a WordPress login. So if I say uh, just some name, random, just my own name, and I'm gonna type some password. Password is for 123. Just like you wanna see, just it's a fake password. Okay, nobody uses this. 8 - 5 3, and I'll just try to log in. Of course, it's fake. It's not going to work. Error, invalid credentials, no problem. But my point, what I'm going to show you today is what can happen with such certain tools. So you need to be aware. Okay, if I have a tool running at my end, all right. So what I am going to do here is I'm going to look for a magic. I'm not going to tell you. You will be happy to see. It's a magic. Uh, So I'm opening a data packet one by one, and it's going to take a little extra time. And if I open this data packet, it's going to give me what I've entered. So I have tried to enter some user credentials. I'm looking for those credentials. I'll make it faster. I'll go to a string in the packet details and look for the credentials I've added. Wow. Uh, can we see here? I don't know whether you can see. Can you see here? So the user ID is this and password is this. Uh, it's here on the screen. So the password was added, a dummy password as Sora123, but the data packet has got captured and I'm able to sniff somebody's password. You can understand the danger which is coming. Just imagine if I have installed this tool on a network in an office, all the data which is getting passed from that, there are high chances that now this I did very fast because I have done it 1,000 times now. I've got a practice, but for a layman, it might take 2 3 hours, but that's fair enough. Is it visible, the password value? So it's possible to sniff the passwords. Now, do you understand the risk? This is just to give you an idea. So now I'm sure there are going to be a lot of questions coming up here. Okay, oh my God, ये कैसे हो गया? How to control? I was expecting, uh, I was highly expecting. Giriji, even on HTTPS websites, yes, that's the thing. On HTTPS websites, I'll show you. I will show you. Okay, I will show you what happens on HTTPS websites. Rather than telling you what will happen, I'll rather show you. I'll use maybe some. I'll use my own site. Oops. Okay. And now this again a WordPress panel. Hold on to your questions. Hold on to your questions. Take a deep breath. Again, as I said, take a deep breath. Definitely it'll capture even if it is entered by virtual keyboards. It really doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. I'm just entering again. Sora. Here I will type password ICAI123. Log in. Now this is not going to the server. Okay, error. Of course, there has to be error. Now, since it has sniffed all the data, and I am looking for the password ICAI 123. Uh-uh. Hold on, just a moment. I look for all the HTTP traffic which has just got captured, and it's showing the same thing. Old one, old data. Just bear because these things takes time, and hold on to your questions for a time for a time being. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna search for the packet details. The search is on. It will take time. You can see here below the search is on. So these tools sometimes takes time. So you need to be patient. Uh, Banking sites have different algorithms, so it is safer. Okay, so I wanted to show you when you have HTTPS, what happens. I wanted to show you before. So yeah, I already answered. If the password is entered by virtual keyboard, really doesn't matter. It'll be captured. Okay, it will be captured because virtual keyboard doesn't help here. Uh, Let me just figure out where it has gone. ICAI, and you're not going to. Okay, so if you see, I am using a secured connection. Or since if you use a secured connection, then you will be able to see the username, but then you will not be able to see the password that clear. No, no, not yet. I need to look for another data packet. See, this is a time-consuming job, guys. So beg your pardon, because finding a data packet it's not that easy. Okay, well, no, this is the older one. This is the older one. Let me do it again. Let me do it again for you. Trying to restart so that to save time. I can still find out, but just to save time, I'm restarting it. Hold on to your questions. Don't write. I'll let you know because I might miss out on messages. So I'll type test and I type test 123. Okay, so the username is test. Of course, it doesn't exist. So, woo. And of course, it has captured that. Template. So, so this was the login I tried. Uh, I will not be able to get the password here. Mm, Only username should be there, and I think even that's not sure. Yeah. So see, happy. It's not giving me. I can open the sequence and I can check the lines. No, nowhere. So if you got a good SSL installed, things are better, right? So somebody asked, just to prove the point. All right, coming back to the questions. I'll check. Can see we can't find because it has got encrypted. All right, coming back to the questions. Where is the username test gone? You won't be able to see. It's encrypted. How much ever I try, won't be able to get that here. No, no. Okay. Can you very quickly repeat, sir? Can you please show demo of Wireshark with capturing passwords using virtual keyboard? Uh, Sir, you can do that. I have many tools to be shown, but trust me, it will capture. Repeat the process. I can't. I have a lot many tools to show you in a very short span of time. You can try Wireshark at your end. I just want maybe you can do it. Uh, yes, I've got other tools to be shown. How to control this risk? This is to give you a glimpse that if you have secured sites, they are better. Go on HTTPS sites, so थोड़ा better है. At least you will be safe somewhere. थोड़ा तो safe हो जाओगे आप, ज़्यादा नहीं तो, है ना? ज़्यादा नहीं बोलूँगा क्योंकि again they have their own pros and cons, which I won't discuss. But yes, from where to download Wireshark online, you just go to your and Wireshark, and there is first wireshark.org. That's it. Download it. Okay. Well, this is just little to amaze you, nothing more. Uh, don't do it. Don't practice such tools uh, for any malicious activities. I'll always say. After that, there is another beautiful tool, uh, S tool or a steganographic tool. Router data will be recorded through this single router. Entire router data would be recorded if you are passing it through. You need to have the LAN connections active. It will record entire data of the router. Don't worry. Wireshark is a very good tool. It captures everything. So if I've installed it in your uh, office LAN network, it'll happily capture entire office's data. So you need to trust Wireshark for that. Another wonderful tool is a steganography tool. Now, how to sometimes we might want to save some files. कभी कभी कुछ होता है कि हमें कुछ जुगाड़ करना है, छोटी मोटी बेसिक टेक्स्ट फाइल कुछ सेव करनी है. Now this is only works for text files. हाँ, छोटा जुगाड़ है, एकदम एकदम बच्चों वाला जुगाड़ है. So I'll show you how the S tool works. Uh, Sorry. Okay. So I have got this tool which is known as S tool. Okay, I'll give you this tool, don't worry, or you can download it. Like, these tools are very readily available. Okay, which sites are visited can be recorded through Wireshark. Yes, 101% can be recorded. If your employees are visiting some sites and you want to see what they're doing, you can. Well, what sites they're going to, you can have the data. And good and bad at the same time, as I said. Now, steganography tool. Now, just to give you an idea, now this is an I was just this is a very small little tool. I'll just try to edit the file. Now, this is a text file. Uh, I'll write here is a secret. Just imagine you are writing a secret. बराबर है? Does Wireshark require admin rights to get installed on a machine? Not really. It can get installed anywhere easily. You don't really need to have admin rights. Not really, Pareshji. Uh, you can, install it because we generally, when we experiment these tools, the college and all, we don't give admin rights to all the students, even they are normal users. So it gets corporate systems. Of course, corporate systems when they are protected, yes. I mean, like definitely. But in offices, generally people don't have. Don't let these tools get installed. That is there. In corporate systems, people have protected all that. So, of course. All right. So for instance, I've got this ABC text file, which, and then I've got this nice image. I'm going to open. Oh, it says don't expect anyone to understand your journey, especially if they have never walked your path. So, sorry, Nilesh, you're asking how can we restrict installing this tool in the address you're writing 103.103. I didn't get you what question you were asking. Okay, okay, okay. I don't know what case is 106.103. I have no idea on that. But okay, anyway, so for example, the image what you can see, this is steganography. Now try to understand what is steganography. Steganography, there are two words, hiding data into another. And especially when we say here hiding the text into some other part of image or text. So today what we are going to do is we're going to hide the data into an image file. Okay. So there are several steganography tools available, but this is one of them which can be useful to you. अगर मान लो मुझे अपनी कोई ये सीक्रेट डेटा है और इस सीक्रेट डेटा के अंदर हियर इज सम सीक्रेट एंड मुझे टेम्पररीली हाइड करना है किसी से कि किसी को पता ना चले. I can just this is just to play a gimmick. This is not a really good tool, but काम चल जाता है, as I said. So I'll run this S tool as an admin. Okay, I'll take the questions later, guys. Please, please, please hold on to your questions. Hold on. Okay, I'll take your questions later because I'll not be able to demonstrate what I'm trying. So please hold on to your questions. Control your emotions. I know that, and I don't want to change the settings of the group. That's really bad. So please, please hold on to the questions. Uh, okay. So uh, now this is a steganography tool. Now, steganography is just a small little S tool is just a you can say data hiding tool. Now what I've got a GIF file which I'm going to transport here, by dragging and dropping over here. Sorry, what's happening? Uh, so I've transferred this file here on this software. Okay, so now I'm gonna drag and drop this text file over this software. It is asking me, it is gonna hide 77 bytes of data, and I need to put some passphrase, that is a password, and my password here is TEST test 123. Okay, I'm going to use again TEST test 123. The encryption algorithms available. Let's use any. It doesn't really matter. You can use any. DES, for example, and I'll click OK. And just go. No need to convert it 24 bits image. Just attempt color reduction. Fine. All right. and there is this hidden data file. So what I'll do is I'll right click, I'll save this file in my machine. Instead of giving the name as hidden, I'll give it as my own name, Sarab dot gif, since it was a zip file. Okay, and I'll save. Click to save. Now the file has got saved into my machine. I'm removing that file. Just no files here. So the file's here. Hmm, where, oops, I saved it to some wrong path. My bad. I'll do it again. Sorry, I saved it to a very wrong path. I don't want to even check which path was that. So I'll redo it rather. Test 1 2 3. Test 1 2 3. Okay, the data is getting hidden. I'll save the file in the tools. Uh, Save it on the desktop, and on the desktop I have got my folder, and I'll just name it as sharad.gif. Done. Okay, there you go. So here's my file, sharad.gif. If I try to open, let's see what happens. Oh, it's an image, a little bit distorted because data is hidden. Okay, so but still somebody would feel like, yeah, it's fine. Okay, now I'll drag and drop this image file to my software. Something has gone wrong, and this will not open thanks to the good softwares. Because it's not going to run. Cancel, cancel, cancel. You need to bear at times. Uh, we have to leave the technology at what it is. Something went wrong. In meanwhile, maybe you can download S-Tool online. There are a lot of places where you can download, and you can perform the same. Oops, what? No, the image has got badly corrupted because of some good reason, God knows. Cancel, 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 cancel. Give it a second to breathe. In the meanwhile, maybe you can definitely download the tool, S-Tool. You just check online for S-Tool. Oops. Steganography tool. And yeah, there it is. So you can download it from here if you want to. Steganography tool. All right. Let me. I'll just redo everything once again so that you know you're dragging and dropping the image, you're dragging and dropping the text, paste, paste, okay. Well, the hidden data file is here. And like, oh, great. So it's saved. Okay. And what I'm gonna do is I'll just get rid of this file. Oops. So here I have got my file. This ABC file, I'm going to delete it so that you know the file's not there. I'll try to reveal this. You can do to just save some of the data at your local machines. And we've used idea and algorithm. It has revealed that it's got an abctxt file. I'm gonna save it on the same place. So yes, I can just check the secret. Here's the secret. Okay, a small gimmick, nothing more. It's not screen freeze here. The screen has frozen. No, screen's working. Uh, screen's not changing. Screen's working. I actually performed the entire. Yeah, sorry, sir. There's something wrong. It's working. Hmm. So maybe you can check with your network. So can we do the same? I mean, we all can try it. Can you show the steps after saving the file? After saving the file, all you have to do is you have to drag and drop the image again back. Like you just from the this is a tool. You just drag the tool and drop it here. You right click, you reveal, you write the password. Okay, you verify the password, and it reveals. It says there is a file. You right click and then you save the file to your computer system, and it's gonna replace the file, of course, because it is already there. Here goes the file, and here's the secret. Just a small way to save your secret. Could be anything, you know. Or maybe this is for emergency purpose. Sometimes you might have to. So after this, there is something more. Uh, After the S tool, there is for Macintosh users, File Vault is the tool which they can use. Now, since I don't have Mac here, I can't go further. But there is another tool which is AxCrypt, and there is BitLocker and AxCrypt. So first, what I'll do is I'll go with AxCrypt, and I want people to, probably this practice this along with AxCrypt. I'll share the URL with you all. Just a moment. I'll do that right away. I share everything so that it becomes easier for you to download. Just a moment. Give me 1 second. Just give me a second. Recording the sessions, you can take permission from Shweta ma'am. I am the wrong person to give you permission. Okay, I have shared this file, sir, and everyone, for everyone. You can download it. I've got all the URLs in there. For recording, I can't give you. Well, I'm not the right person to tell you. Maybe Shweta ma'am can help you on that. All right. So I want you to download AxCrypt. Okay, you can go to axcrypt.net, and I want you to you can see the screen. AxCrypt.net is the tool. Uh, Here, let me have my number. My number is already there in the WhatsApp. Please download this tool, AxCrypt, and I want you to work on it. It has got a free and a paid both the versions, but if you can download it. So this will help you to quickly, uh, lock your files in your machine. So I like to give you a demo. I have already pre-installed. Oops. Now I know what password I used here. Okay, so so I have used this software here and I have encrypted this file. Now since the tool is installed in my machine, the best part is I have already logged into this tool in my machine. So I just don't have to actually always keep on entering the password. Things are very easier for me. I just need to click to open, and because I'm already signed into my machine, it's gonna open it directly. If I'm not signed in here, then I'll have to use a password. So maybe uh, I'll I'll do another magic. I'll send this file to you. Try opening it. So let's test whether AxCrypt really works. Let's test that. Uh, there you go. So ID security PPTs I've given you. Now you try to download this file and then try to open this file. You can practice simultaneously if you want to. I'm giving you time. Chalo, I'll just be a little slow here. I'll be a little slow. AxCrypt, if you can please download. I'll help you all download AxCrypt today so that you can encrypt your data. Yes, it is asking email. You need to give a registered email ID. Okay, don't use any fake email ID. It will give you an OTP on the email. You have to use that one-time password and verify it. Please do the steps. It will ask for an email. Don't worry. So that's good. So see, whatever files are being encrypted, AxCrypt has noted down here. So the tools looks like this. The file extension is, yeah, it is ppdx.axx. Try to open. That's what I'm saying. Try to open. You can try to fidget with the extension. It's giving you ways. So it's giving you ideas to explore. And the more ideas you try, try it out. Try it out. You should always try all the possibilities. Once AxCrypt is installed, yeah, it will ask the app to open the file. So you can try to open the file, but download it without. It will. get downloaded, but then when you are installing it, it will ask for the mail ID when you are installing it. You can download it. You've not yet installed. You have to install. You have to create an account on AxCrypt. While opening, asking for the password. Try to guess the password. I'm not going to tell you. Yes, correct. Uh, we need right. So now, once this is done, how to encrypt the file using AxCrypt? It's very simple. Go to any file, right click that file. Like for example, it's a PPT which I'm trying to encrypt. Right click on that PPT, you will find an option. Okay, you right click on any of the file, you'll find an option of AxCrypt, wherein now right now this is encrypted one. It will show you to encrypt, not decrypt, because this is already encrypted. So if I use this folder, no, not the folder, but it works on fine. This will ask me to encrypt. So I can click to encrypt and will get encrypted. Done. So this particular file is now locked. It's asking the permission to allow to make changes to device. Yes, sir, you have to give permission. Please give the permission. No, no problem at all. Uh, yes, I can demonstrate the encryption. Okay, it's very simple. So once it is installed in your machine, all I need to do is I'll first decrypt this file and then again. So now this is the file, which is a decrypted version. I'll right click uh, and okay. Oh, sorry, you can't see this. Okay. On my screen now, there's this file. Okay, that's a document file, and I right click. There's an option of AxCrypt. Click to encrypt. Done. Okay, you have to wait. The file has been encrypted. Now I'll be able to open this file. If I want to see in my AxCrypt tool, it'll show me it has encrypted two files on my machine. Okay, I'll try to open the file. It'll open. The file will automatically get open. The reason is it's there on my machine and I'm logged into the tool. What happens if I sign out? You want to see what happens if I sign out? Okay, I'm signing it out from the tool. Oh, okay. I need to close the application. Closed. And so, bye bye. Why is it giving me? Acha, oh, sorry, my file was open. Uh, okay. Get rid of it. Why? Sometimes screens give me. Okay. Signing off from here. It'll ask me a password. So, oops, that was a simple password actually. Password. Sorry, I missed on question. Who to log out app? I'm logging out from my app. Is anyone receiving this encrypted file with the software detail? Yes. Password is required. Yes. Okay. So now I've signed out and I'm trying to open my file and I'll click. Yeah, it will ask password and I've not given you password. That was just a. Can you see my screen? I've signed out of the system or on the only AxCrypt and my file is on my system now. And now it is asking me when I'm trying to open the file, it is asking me the password. So I'm gonna type my password. And boom, the file opens. Until I have not given the password, it wouldn't have opened. So till AxCrypt is logged in already, there is no problem. So when you are on the system, you need to log out from the AxCrypt. So maybe somebody who tries to open your laptop would not be able. Yes, password is required. Password is required. Okay, password is my name, and rest you can guess. I'm not telling you the name, and then there are certain keywords. We'll try to open. It's just a. I did it for test purpose. Simple. Made it very simple. Can we share our file to our colleague? Yes, you can. Like I did. I just did. Now, if I want to change the file and resave it, how the other user come to know about the changes? The other user will have to open the file. I just lost last 5 minutes due to the power failure. Can you please recap? Sir, I don't know what you missed, but I'm still on the AxCrypt. We are installing AxCrypt software. If you can install the same and try to, first you install, then I'll guide you in the steps. And then you try to right click and, save the file. How it's different from the password from the PPT itself. This is an external software which is encrypting it. The inbuilt you can go here and do password protection inside this one. Okay, this is a different scenario. Password tried but not working for 50. Password is this. Okay, try this. Try this password. It's I told it's just my name. It's made it very easy. The rest two key numbers you need to get. This, I won't even call it as a password. This is just a time pass, and I'll never use this password in my life ever. Folder can be encrypted. No, this is for file. So, are we done? Great. Let's go further. There is something which is known as BitLocker. Okay, which is there for Microsoft. I want you to open BitLocker, another tool. And BitLocker is a tool by Microsoft, freely available. You can use that. Then there is another tool known as VeraCrypt. There are two options: recent file and the secure folder. This is for okay, you need to say inside. Yeah, you can use that. You can use that. You can use the folder and encrypt it. So if you're done with AxCrypt, let's go further with another tool, that is BitLocker, and in Microsoft BitLocker also you'll be able to perform it. I'll just open BitLocker for you. So you can download BitLocker from here and go with the install instructions. Okay, and my PPT is not coming on the screen. Actually, I've not shared the PPT. I'm sharing the screen entirely. So I'm not sharing the PPT. Uh, So the PPT I've already given on the WhatsApp. People are trying to open. So here you go. You can download BitLocker. It is for it is not for Mac. For Mac, no, not this one. For Mac, as I said, you can use File Vault. This one, File Vault for Macintosh. This one. So I don't have Mac right now with me. You can use File Vault. Those who are using Macintosh, and it's available. Windows updates are on. Can file be hacked if protected by AxCrypt? Yes, everything can be. There are always ways, but at least it is encrypted a little better. Okay. If in case you want to have your entire what do you get drive encrypted, so then there are ways for that also. So, for example, here in my machine, I have we can use VeraCrypt to create an entire local disk drive, and we can use it to you know save all the files. So So your files are always encrypted in the local disk using VeraCrypt. That is another tool. You can. I'll just help you with the steps of VeraCrypt. Mm, See, all the tools are doing the similar things. So, update standalone installer encountered an error. Oh, why is that so? Microsoft BitLocker is giving problem. Uh, Let me give you some correct link to download. Meanwhile, please download VeraCrypt, and now VeraCrypt will. There is some problem with Microsoft. No, no, BitLocker is Microsoft's tool. So you need to see some. Uh, I'll help you. I'll help you with some URL. Maybe if there is an error. All right. How to work on a VeraCrypt? So that is another part. Now, this is a VeraCrypt tool which you can see on the screen. Okay. And now this tool which is there, it will help you to create an encrypted volume or a disk on your system. So, so this uh, in case now till you are logged into the system and till everything is fine, till the tools there, no problem. Uh, in case you lose your hard drive or in case somebody tries to access, VeraCrypt is same as TrueCrypt. Yeah, these are similar tools. Yes, yes, yes. Will help you on that. So TrueCrypt is also there. TrueCrypt. These all are encryption tools. So even this helps. These steps are very easily available online, and we might not be able to do all because these are very time consuming here, but at least you will understand. I'll just quickly demonstrate how the VeraCrypt works. Okay, so what you need to do here on VeraCrypt, for example, create a volume, create an encrypted file container. It's pretty simple. Okay, you can also have a partition, entire partition being encrypted. You can use a flash drive, a pen drive if you want to encrypt with VeraCrypt. So you can check this option and go ahead. So it'll help you on that. So standard VeraCrypt volume and next, and then you select a particular pen drive if it is there. Now currently I don't have a pen drive, but I have the partitions. So I'm not going to screw up my partitions here. I'm just showing you it works that way. So I'll just simply go back, and then there is an option if I want to create a file container. So okay, yes, fine. I have already created one, so that's giving me. So I select a particular location where I might want to create. So what I did is I'll just go back and tell you the steps. So first we use a create an encrypted file container. Go to next. Standard variable volume. Go to next. These all steps are available. Don't worry. Even if you miss out on the steps, just don't worry. Just don't worry. I have already given the URLs in my PPT, wherein you can check all the steps perfectly. So just don't worry. Even if I am going faster, okay. We are discussing same type of tools. Sir, no, these tools have their own advantages. So You might consider it same type of tools, but they have their own little set of advantages. Maybe you might feel that things are different. They are not exactly the same. They have their own versions of it. Okay. So anyway, these tools you can use it at your home and office, maybe to encrypt your files. So creating a volume location, what happens in here in a VeraCrypt, basically you will be able to create an entire volume, separate volume like this. Can you see this local disk M which I have created? It's 1 GB volume, and whatever you save and whatever work you do here, yes, I have already given the steps for all the tools. Don't worry, it's there in the PPT. If you open, there are URLs. Click on the URL, you will get all the steps. So you will not miss on anything. So VeraCrypt will be able to create this entire disk volume wherein you can encrypt the file. If you want, you can also use this entire disk volume and right click and use AxCrypt, encrypt again by that, which I'm not gonna do. I don't want to risk my PC right now because it'll be encrypted. I don't want to get waste my time on decrypting it. But yes, if you want, we can do that. That'll help you a lot. So as I said, on a VeraCrypt, how you go, you select a file, and then on your drive, you need to create a folder. Like I'm gonna create another folder, Vera2, and in this folder, probably I'm gonna mention a volume. For example, I'll just write test, okay, or like my test volume. We'll go to next. Encryption type, we can use any. AES is the one, easier one. We can go for that. Hash algorithm is 512 SHA, secured hash algorithm, SHA. Now drive space in MBs, in KBs, in GBs, in TBs. If I want one drive to be created with a specific space, so here I'm creating a drive and I'm just giving like 200 MBs right now, and I'm gonna use a password, and that it's gonna be simple. Okay, and next. Okay, yes, no problem. And now it will start creating that drive. Okay, so randomness, it is collecting from whatever mouse I'm trying to move at, so that to make it more prominently stronger. I'll take around 30 seconds roughly to do that, and then we'll be done. So how much space is saved by these tools? These tools are not there to save the space. They consume the space rather, sir. But they will save your data. That's important. These tools. Okay, the volume has been successfully created. And next, and that's it. So I'll refresh. Now I'm going to mount the volume. So I'll probably select, and then I will select a file where I have saved it, and I'm going to mount this volume. Mount password, the one I have already used, and it will mount that volume. That particular volume will become dedicated, given to Verak. Can you see the volume has got created? Local disk. So this disk volume, which has got created, I can store some data here, and once I'm logged off the PC, the entire volume is saved. So you can work in this volume if you want to, and when you logged off, and I don't want to log off right now because I lose my connection. So your volume will remain safe. So you can put in all your files. You can create the files here. You can create any random files like a text document or whatever. In the background, it'll automatically start encrypting these files. Okay. If I want, I can unmount it. I'll just show you quickly the steps to unmount. For example, I need to dismount, and this one, just click to dismount and dismount. So that's it. And then after dismounting, whatever files you've created, just get rid of them, delete them, and be done. Okay. Moving further. Now for your cell phones. Now LastPass is a mobile application which I want you all to use it. Can you see the screen? LastPass mobile app. So if you have your mobile phones in front of you right now, go to the Play Store and go with this app known as LastPass Password Manager. Now, what this app helps, because sometimes we don't really remember all the passwords. It becomes difficult for us to remember the passwords. So this helps you store all the passwords of all your applications, and so you don't have to really every time remember, and things are safer. So we can try using LastPass. Okay. Now, okay, the question is, just wanted to know the purpose of BitLocker and VeraCrypt. The purpose of BitLocker and VeraCrypt is to encrypt the entire volume. I mean, the entire drive, like C drive, D drive. So that's the purpose. So you can encrypt that. Decryption is possible for the files encrypted above tools by the third party. No, not possible. That is the reason these softwares are made. If decryption would have been simply possible that easily, there are ways to do it, but it's not that easy. Okay, okay, does the type of security determine the size of the volume? Sorry, I didn't get your question. Okay. Can we encrypt external hard disk with VeraCrypt? Yes, you can. You can do that. You have to mount that. So whenever you are plugging that in, so like you can also encrypt your pen drives for the same. Uh, uh, what is this? LastPass mobile app. Uh, okay, just type LastPass password manager. Oh, the title I have given. Uh, yeah, it's safe to use. There are people who are using it. LastPass password manager. Yeah. There are people who are using, so it's safer. It, so can it be hacked and password are stolen? So that way, nothing is safe in this world. Everything is hackable. Everything is hackable. Everything is crackable. But to an extent, to an extent. I will never lie to you, but yes, to an extent, everything is hackable. There are always ways. It will take time. Nothing is, you can say, students of all the, or so let's face that. Nothing is completely safe on cloud as well. Yeah, that's good. Okay. After that, there are cloud, Dropbox, G Drive, OneDrive, Amazon Drive, Apple Cloud. Server spaces are there. You can buy server spaces, and you can use file manager if you are looking for a cheaper option, and you can put your files on the server, and probably using the you know FileZilla FTP, you can put the files there. That's a cheaper option. Okay. Try working with LastPass for a welcome to LastPass. LastPass store sync file. Yes, yes. Uh, Go ahead. Very nice. But I can't show LastPass on the because the cell phone app will help you organize all your passwords. There are a few questions coming. Go ahead, complete the installation of LastPass, configure it properly. I'm there on the line. Can we know who is using Wireshark app? Yes, you cannot know at all. You will never come to that somebody is using Wireshark. It's a passive sniffer. Is Keeper better than LastPass? There are many such apps. LastPass is just one. You can use Keeper also. No problem. And there are actually many apps. Which one is better? We can't comment upon. At least this app has 5 million downloads and 4.4 rating. We can trust. Is it possible to block the application tools like Wireshark and how? Sir, as I said it again, it's not possible. You cannot. It's there on the network. You will just not know that if you're working for a multinational companies, they would be using Wireshark already. Thanks for the screenshot, Aspida ma'am. And Samsung has Samsung Pass. Yeah, yes, yes, yes. Okay, done. Are we done with the installation? You can use it for a free period. They have a free. You just try for free, and then you can continue if you want to. Paid tools are sometimes better. Only complete installation. No problem. Take your time. There are a few more questions coming in. Yes, Mac has got keychain apps for storing password. Yes, Macintosh has variety of options. Uh, XBRL, where did you read it? My screen is not moving. Ahead. Is it moving now? All right. There are few online options available which are paid. Uh, they are they are secured enough if you are storing your data. Okay, so not moving. Okay, and, okay, I'm going to show you, demonstrate you one more tool here today, which is known as Email Tracker Pro. Now, Email Tracker Pro is a tool which will help you trace the emails. It's a paid tool. You can use it for 15 days for free to test it. So paid tools are always better, okay, because at least there's a guarantee, there's the liability they are taking, and there's a guarantee that they'll give you better updates. We keep on updating because when you pay money, these guys really work better. So Email Tracker Pro is another tool which I am just opening here, okay, and you we can first download it from. So you can go to emailtrackerpro.com and just write down emailtrackerpro.com. Okay. I've not kept this in my PPT, but I'll just help you with it. Now, Email Tracker Pro, let me just get it downloaded. I wanted to show you how exactly it works. You'll be able to understand how to see the source of the emails when you get them. So we'll download the current build. Email Tracker Pro is getting downloaded. EMP. I hope my screen is visible to all. I will run it. This site doesn't seem to be using HTTPS. It really doesn't matter. The site is only there to provide you the software. Sites, which sites use HTTPS? All the Tor sites and maximum of the sites which are giving you pirated movies, they all use HTTPS. So again, it doesn't really matter. Only HTTPS will secure the connection between the server to machine. That's it. We can see the source from the Google properties, which is there on the right side of email. Mm, this tool works a little more better and little easier. What does this email works and useful? Sorry, I didn't get it. I didn't get your question, sir. What does this email works and useful? Can you please elaborate your question? Access blocked by antivirus. You can just go to advanced and just accept yes. Go ahead, no problem. If the access is blocked by antivirus, there's always an option to click on advanced settings and then you continue to the browsing. How does this email tracker works? Okay, and useful. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you right away now. Email tracer works. It basically will try to trace the email ID, the source from where it has come, and once configured in your machines, all the mails which are coming, if you have configured your mail ID, will help you understand that your mails are coming from which source. So if somebody is trying to spam you, spoof you, you'll come to know. You can always use this in your office. Uh, People, especially working uh, in an organization wherein when security is very high, they use email tracer pro, email tracker pro to understand that whatever mails they are getting, the source of their mails. Does this track Gmail source? It will track the Gmail source to California only. But it'll track the business mail sources. All right. Do we need to set up? Yes, you need to set up. Okay, good. You've already installed Email Tracker Pro. So you need to set up your account. And if you have, you probably if you see any trouble uh, and in the account, then probably you have to go and do some settings in the Google. So I know it has just stopped here on my screen. Maybe it's taking its own sweet time. Um, all right. So let it get installed. Let's see how much time does it take. Sometimes these tools take their own time. In the meanwhile, you can try installing it. And if you have any questions, I can answer. Okay, so it's happening. Okay, so it's a 15-day trial. Mac more secure than Windows, right? Biggest myth you will be living with. If somebody thinks Mac or Linux is more secure than Windows, they're living with the biggest myth. But it's okay, you can live with the myth. Most people come to me and ask me the same thing. Fine. Uh, for example, I'm just trying to just give you one example. I'm going to trace the header of an email I have received, for example. If we say, can somebody provide me business email ID instead of the Gmail one? Can I have some business email ID? Might have received. I'll just see, especially the spam mails when we get. This is an interesting tool. Okay, Nilesh at the rate nj.com. Oh, sorry, that's not good. My bad, my bad, my bad. I don't know. So since you have purchased from Google, the IP address it has 174.25.27.28.27. Control C. I'll just quickly do an IP lookup. Going to what is my IP address.com. We'll cross check what details we get. Sir, you have taken njpanchal.com. Actually, the mail what you are using, it's a G Suite service what you are using, uh, according to my knowledge and what I am getting here. Is it right or wrong? And yes, it's a Google service what you are using. G Suite. What's this? Okay, I said the Nilesh@NJ is a G Suite service which you are using. The IP address is 74.125.28.27. Uh, the server of G Suite is located at the latitude 37.751 to longitude this in United States, North America. So your emails are actually coming from there, according to the report. I might be wrong, but the reports shows that. So a little bit idea, and this is just to trace this one. So once I've configured my account here, okay, once we have configured our entire account, so what it'll start doing, it'll start fetching all my mails and show me from where my mails are coming from. So I won't be setting up my account right now, but you can do that. You can set up your account and you will be able to understand these. So there'll be a date, a subject, from, location, and sender's IP. So whenever the sender is sent, you will be able to see the sender's IP over here. I know the screen's a little smaller because the software is like that. But can you see this mouse location I'm pointing at? Uh, Does this info not available in the email properties? These informations are available in the email headers, definitely, but people generally they are not so tech savvy to understand the email headers, okay, and interpret them. The location and the sender IP, it gives you directly here, so makes the work much easier. Okay, so everything is available, but these tools makes the works more easier for us, so that we understand better. Okay. So that's it. Wanted to show you a couple of tools. Any further questions before I end? Okay. Can our files be saved on the cloud? Be read content of the file by the cloud service provider? No, they don't have enough time, and actually they don't do it, and it is not read by them. The services are made that way. Even they cannot read it. Okay. Other questions? Any tools does our mobile or PC has been compromised? Any tools to know? No, there are no tools to know that they have been compromised, to be honest. तो online आपको देखिए. In LastPass, how the password stored makes visible. I didn't get the question once again, sir. The Lookout app is to understand if you have lost your mobile phone or something like that from your device. So it will help you find that out. So, and also it cleans the system. Cloud backup is easily recoverable in the case of discontinue. Yes, it is. We can recover. How the integrity of data is ensured? Integrity is 100% ensured. Don't worry. The services they give you insurance. You don't need to actually really worry about that. Okay. How to know the password in the last pass? So you can just check that in your application. There'll be an option because over the voice, it's difficult for me to help you. Can we trace IP address from where we receive mail through Google app? Yes. Is it possible to detect steganography? Is there any app? Uh, possible to detect steganography. Actually, you can detect whether the files are hidden in another. So there is a app known as a software known as ADS Spy. You can use to understand if the steganographic data is there. ADS Spy. You can try that. It works for few cases, but not for all. Okay, we'll be able to retrieve few cases. Yes. Uh, from which Google app we can trace? Uh, both the questions are being a little contradictory, actually. You mean to say a mobile app which can help you? No, 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 no. Can only these mobile apps are a little less reliable. So I have not used any, but I trust email tracer. So it works. MD5 help in this case. Uh, what question, Paresh? I didn't get. ADS. ADS 5, ADS spy. Alternate data stream spy. Hmm, okay, which way to sign in online accounts is better via regular email and password or via sign in LinkedIn linking with Google account? Uh, you can better go with if you don't want to save your passwords, so you can sign in using Google account. That's better. Otherwise, if you don't want to link your account, I would advise one thing: use forgot password every time and use password generators, online password generators to generate passwords, and just use forgot password link every time. So if you can find the password by changing input type as text instead of password in inspect element, you that's on a browser. That's what kids does. So you can't get protected, but it is visible. It's there in front of your screen when you are using inspect element. Can you share some tips to build a very strong password? Not sure if you have already got this. Okay. Okay. I'll give you a small tip to create a password. What you can do is whenever you're creating a password, yesterday as we did, don't use any of those common names and all. Whenever you're creating a password, create at least a 12 character long password having an uppercase and lowercase. So when you're creating a password, use some kind of rhymes. Okay, so remember it. Like Jack and Jill went up the hill, for example. Okay, so wherein Jack and Jill is actually not Jack or Jill, but Jack can stand for something else. So when you say Jack, it could be J at the rate K. That would be your Jack, or it could be something else, a Jill. So it could not be Jill, Jill. It could be Gill, Jill. Could be that way. So try to remember passwords in this trickiest format. When you're saving the password, for example, you've got like five different accounts online. You wanna remember the passwords. So Jack and Jill went up the hill at the rate, for example, at the rate Facebook. So you can just write Jack and Jill went up the hill at the rate Facebook at the Twitter. So that small little change for Facebook, you can choose a number. Like for example, you can choose a number five for Facebook because it rhymes, and for Twitter, you can choose a number three because it rhymes with T, or you can choose two for Twitter. Uh, for LinkedIn, instead of L, you can use seven. So these way, a few numbers can help you at the end of your password. So easier for you to remember also. So it's just a technique I'm giving. This could be the most lamest technique, but I'm just giving you my point. Okay. Can you share some tips to build Okay, huh. Any other questions? Passwords.kaspersky.com. Okay, have you ever tried passwords.google.com? Try it. Okay, try it. Try it right away now. Passwords.google.com. This seems to be last tried on the presentation. There's Wireshark on Wi-Fi. I am using it on Wi-Fi only. It works. Uh, I tried finding the source of the email, but unable to get through. On the right hand side, there'll be source. Right hand side, if you see, it's still working. It's not complete. The search is still working. So you need to wait. So try passwords.google.com. Okay. Password.google.com. Try that. It'll be fun. Don't show it to anyone. Just try this. It's gonna be very much fun. And log in to your Google account and you see the magic. And don't share the screenshot, please. Don't. I want everyone to see this magic. You get to sniff the packets of the device connected via Wi-Fi networks. Yes, Wireshark works on that. Right now, I did on Wi-Fi only. It worked. No screen. Yes, there is no screen. Please go to passwords.google.com. I've just mentioned the URL and just enjoy the fun. Did you all see? Let me know what you see. Passwords.google.com. Just let me know. Don't share the screen. Huh? Password manager will appear. Your saved passwords. All the passwords are with Google, which you have saved. So never keep your. It's telling to re-enter password. Yeah, you log into your Google account. Your passwords are unique. I didn't get this. Your passwords are unique. Okay, that's you mean to say Google is saying. Uh, okay. That's just okay. Password checkup. You ran a password checkup. That is the reason. So we should not be saving the password for particular site. Uh, that's your call. You can. That's your call. Okay, 119 declined sites and app you've chosen to save. I got above. Yeah. You're not getting passwords because your account might have not saved the passwords. That's the reason. Bhavika, you're not getting passwords. Okay. Ajay? Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Hello? Haji? Okay. So that's it for today. I think we are done. And thank you guys for joining in. I hope you saw a little bit of practical part today. That's it for today. From
Hello.
sites or passwords are saved. Yes, you'll be able to see. Yes, please.
Hello.
Hello.
Uh, uh, have you ended the session, sir?
Yes, yes. Yes.
Hmm.
Thank you, everyone.
Sir,
Goodbye.
thank you for such a wonderful session. Tomorrow we will meet around 6:31. Okay, thanks.
Yes.